Hello Aries, this is your extended reading. So, didn't I say that this was a love reading, or that at least I felt because of the first card that opened up the first part of the reading being that love is in the air, that I just felt like washed over by love, like this pool of love and being surrounded by love because you knew it was coming, because you knew, even though it really required a lot of work on your part to extract the most of it to reach this point of perfection that you have achieved. I feel like it's not any kind of love, Aries, I want to say, because we're starting this extended with Temperance. And yes, although this is talking about alchemy in general, usually this card comes to me, at least, as a symbol for this elevated Two of Cups, this higher love. It feels to me like there is a lot of, sharing of this love. So whoever this Knight of Cups is, in which, in the first part I mentioned that first, before you appeared as the other knight, I feel like this is just you feeling love and loved by your life, by the universe, by nature. But perhaps, yes, there is someone that is just ready to share their love with you. And this is so beautiful because I feel like this is a mutual transaction. It's not just that they are pouring your cup with this water. It feels like this is something that it's like both of you. Didn't I say something also about nurturing each other, right? Them with their water and you with your earth. So yeah, in the first moment, I'm seeing them pouring their water into your cup, into your earth, into your solid ground, because you are providing them this space for them to just pour their feelings, and it's just so nurturing, and it's so natural. It flows so spontaneously that it's this beautiful movement in water. It's like the water is never still here. There is this constant exchange. So perhaps this is where this alchemy comes, because they have to give, you are open to receiving. And then you also have to give, and they are also open to receiving. So it's this constant exchange, and it's beautiful because it feels like for the both of you, it is very healthy, and it is also very balanced, because we have the Justice card coming last, but we'll get there. So not only we have, a major arcana starting a reading, we have also other three. So it feels like, and also because we ended the first part with the Star, which is, this very clear guidance, just this knowing in you that even though you were alone previously, you were never really alone. And here, with all of this major arcana, it's like, I feel like whatever you're going through, whatever this potential new relationship, potential new exchange of energy and love, it's bringing you this sort of, it's this recycling of your feelings, of your water, of whatever you have to give and whatever you desire. So it's beautiful. It's like this constant refreshing of the water, and this is so beautiful because it's like it's always like this breath of fresh air, but breath of fresh water. So with these three cards that are following, we have the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Moon card. So another ace. And this is so beautiful because, you know, today it's coming for you, Aries, as an insight. And this is also part of your process that, you know, led you to where you are. Because I feel like, you know, being grounded, you know, taking on the effort to really work, you know, into achieving this Ace of Pentacles. So just harnessing your power, just making the most out of the resources that you had, even though, yes, perhaps you had to let go of some things in order to really keep just the most simple, most valuable thing, right, out of them all. It's this, it's just this carving the diamond. I'm just seeing you like as a sculpture, Aries, you know, taking your time to really reach this perfection. And you did so, you know, because usually I see the Five of Pentacles as one specific location. And what I'm seeing here, it's like this very diligent, very committed routine, right? Just doing the same things day in, day out, one day after the other, 1 week after the other, 1 month after the other. So this is what I'm seeing here. It's like you were really committed to this path, and you weren't exhausted by doing it over and over and over again. In fact, I feel like because of these two, right? To me, this moon card, especially because of this cycles of the moon, it's like, again, this repetition, the same routine, day in and day out. It's like you did over and over again, you know, this, it's like very meticulous. It's like, again, this carving process to reach the core of this diamond, to really clean it, right? And so by doing so, it's almost like, it's so beautiful. With this moon card, I just heard many moons have passed. This is so beautiful because, you know, I feel like somehow it's the influence of this one in your life. Perhaps they are bringing this more poetic side of things, or more esoteric, more energetic, more connected, because for you, it was simply a routine. It was only like what you knew and what you knew you had to do, because even though you knew you were doing it alone, you knew you had guidance. And so now, because you're receiving, you know, this Knight of Cups inspiration, I want to say inspiration, because they are watering your earth, right? Your ground, your solid ground. It's like they're helping you see that the path that led you to where you are, to meeting you, right, was not only just, you know, basic stuff or just a normal, regular routine. It was in fact fed by the moon cycles. And so, yes, this cycling of the moon was this timing. So intuitively, you knew that it was going to take a long time. Now, with their very poetic and very loving approach to life, they're teaching you, or it's not they're teaching you, it's just that they're sharing their vision, which is connected to the moon cycles. Because, you know, the moon is connected to the water, and now they're sharing it with you. So you are understanding. It's this epiphany. So it's interesting because this Ace of Swords, it was something that by doing the same thing every day for a long time, you had a few insights. You had a few visions. But I feel like this clear knowing of why you had to do it the way that you did it, knowing that no matter how much work it would be, you knew there was something out there, way beyond our planet, right? That was guiding you. And so now that they are sharing their point of view with you, their water, their love, they're making you see and make this connection of what took you so long, that in fact wasn't something that was delayed or anything like that. It was really something that was just the right timing, that was building up according to the moon cycles. And now you know it. Now there is this clear knowing. And this is so beautiful, because I feel like somehow this is bringing you safety and ease, but also this balance. So this is all here. So we have Tower, we have another Knight, which is the Knight of Swords, which is completely connected to this epiphany, which it's like, again, it's connected to this. So your exchange that feels so natural, so spontaneous, just so nurturing for the both of you, it's also bringing you a lot of insights because of their nourishment, because of their love. And this is here too. So this knowing that is coming through, because this is what I'm seeing. So it's this here, the both of you as knights, Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. So nurturing each other. But here, what I'm seeing with this Knight of Swords, it's the conversation itself. It's how at ease you feel with each other, just to speak what you really think. Just this openness, this incredible receptivity to say what you think and know that you're not being judged. Know that it's just equal. It's this equal exchange. It's this very balanced, it's this natural flow. It's like, this is something that is like in multiple cards, this natural flow, this exchange. And with this Tower card, it's interesting because I feel like these conversations, it's like they're happening in an enclosed space. So, very different from the traditional meaning of the Tower card. Today for you, Aries, I want to say that this Tower is providing you this safe place. And although it is connected to, it's like the preciousness of whatever you have carved, whatever you have cleansed, right, to reach this point of perfection, that, maybe it is your heart, the purity of your heart, that you learned how to clean it and present it in a way that is just so pure and so promising. It's the word that is coming through, so promising, but also very safe. So maybe this is it. This is your, it's what this exchange is all about. So they are nurturing you. And this is interesting. This is so beautiful, because what I'm seeing with the Tower now, it's like this, this vase of a flower that, it's almost like you were planting a seed. It's so gorgeous. You were planting a seed. So this is what I'm seeing here. Like, this is the vase. So with the earth inside, and they're coming in with the water to just water whatever you have already planted. And the way that both of you are taking care of it, because both of you feel so complementary to each other, but also so safe. And so it's like there is this ease, this relaxed vibe, it's this well, it's the safety, but also the openness, to speak the truth of who you are, both of you, because this is what I'm seeing. This is the natural conversation that is happening between you, um, in this very safe place that perhaps you have built, Aries, and you are receiving them and you are allowing them in because you know that they can nurture you, right? And because we have justice here, so not only we have this equal balance, saying that you have achieved such a beautiful flow, such a beautiful exchange with another, that this relationship is really balanced. It's really well calibrated. It's what I just heard. Well calibrated. So it's like this perfect, well oiled machine. But I don't want to use, it's just the image of it, right? It's because it's not coming through as machine. I want to specify that. It is very natural. It's like this organic kind of relationship that just flows and it's what I'm seeing with this vase of flower and the watering. It's like you have learned to respect the cycles of life, the natural cycles of the moon, and you know that in order for this to grow, this relationship to grow, you know, both of you have to nurture it. Both of you have to give what you have and be open to receive what the other has to give, you see? And so it's this, so it's not a machine, but it's just the image of everything functioning so well and being just this, it's so beautiful, Aries. I am here, you know, on top of the moon, just, it's so gorgeous. But also what I want to say here is that with this justice, it feels like because both of you knew that in a sense you were preparing yourselves to meet each other, it's like here's this divine justice coming at play finally to bring things into balance for both of you. For both of you, I want to say, to grow, for both of you to nurture each other, and just knowing that there are cycles to be respected and honored and fulfilled, and also just lived, right? With love. And you know, a lot of intuition too, but mostly love. It's interesting because this moon card, it's coming through as this sea of emotions. So it's so beautiful because I'm just seeing you, you know, entering this ocean of love. This is so beautiful and it's so just. It is so just. This is gorgeous, really, really, really incredible, Aries. So let's see what the runes have to add about this, what their final guidance is about this beautiful relationship. Let's see. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, that explains a little bit. So the rune that came through was midheaven. And it's interesting because in the beginning, I think the very first or second or very few readings that I posted here, midheaven and the ascendant were coming very often, but they weren't appearing, you know, in the last few readings. And so here to appear in your reading, Aries, being the first sign of the zodiac, I feel like this final guidance, it's actually telling me that, well, we have, you know, two aces. So yes, there is this sense of new beginning, but also because there is this beautiful fulfillment of this coming together, of this higher love, I want to say that whatever was this seed that you planted so carefully that, you know, you took your sweet time to just nurture it and prepare yourself, no matter how long it took to get you to where you are right now. You are now ready to receive all this love because it is this divine purpose. So for me, this midheaven is this, you know, it's the highest point on the chart. So it's this, to me, it's this beautiful treetop of this tree that, you know, you have nurtured it, you have prepared it, you have you know, prepared the soil, taken care of it, nurtured it, and now because you are also ready to receive the love of this one, so it's not only your time and effort and dedication, it's like the love of this one that is helping to make this tree grow and bloom. Oh, this is so gorgeous. It's this blooming of your purpose. It's what I'm hearing. Blooming of your divine purpose, Aries. So this is so, so gorgeous. I hope this was insightful for you in any way. Thank you so, so much for being here with me. Take care, Aries. Bye.